The NCAA College Football 2021 Top 1-2 Rankings across the nation. One Alabama 4-0. Two Georgia 4-0. Three Iowa 4-0. Four Penn State 4-0. Five Cincinnati 4-0. Six Oklahoma 2-2. Seven Ohio State 4-0. Eight Oregon 2-2. Nine Michigan 4-0. One zero BYU 4-0. One Michigan State 4-1. One two Oklahoma State 4-0.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started.
32-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he's got his big tight end here. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
The pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
The kicker on.
From 3 yards out. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
The score, Bears 7, Browns nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, will step aside. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
That's good.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 18 yards on that one, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Bears.
A 14-yard touchdown, and the Bears will add on to their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down.
For the Browns.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now they'll let none on this one either.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
Normally, you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 9-yard touchdown grab as the Bears push further out in front. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Bears 28, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
For Rashard Higgins. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can get him a completion and get him going.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down.
At the 40-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
35. Browns, nothing.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a third and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
31 yards on the punt there, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have it.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 7 yards on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. 2nd and long. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent, that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins, but it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down.
Incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, they try the shuffle pass, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Way to let them dogs loose.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch the pass. Mike 17.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
He's going to rifle one deep left. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Jimmy Graham, 42 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Bears 45. Browns nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout, as we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
I got you. Like 17.
Looking to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now a dump off here complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another complete.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
The pass.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Bears 52, Browns nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And with that one, and it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And this Browns defense stands tall. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Welcome back live to Orlando. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
Second and goal.
Mike 17. What's the run? They're running it. 17's Mike.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. He'll look to throw. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 7.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Broken tackle. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Touchdown, Browns.
And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Complete.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll drop the throw. And into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off at the 23. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Recovered by the Browns.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the gun, it's Hodges. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, here's Hodges. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
From the gun, it's Hodges. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
And out.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Double time. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the fumble recovery, Hodges.
Case Keenum sacked.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
From the gun, Hodges into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Tonight's final score, Bears 60, Browns 7.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.